Hi everyone, this is Rosa Conrad. Want to thank all of you for joining the Go team and for signing up to review how to make buttons for our outreach events. Outreach does a lot of tabling during our summer orientations, and what we do is have students pick a design and then we instruct them on how to make a button while they come and visit our table during summer orientation resource fair. On top of the summer orientation, we do have other tabling events and outreach where we pre-make some of the buttons to save time, especially when we have a larger crowd that will be coming to our tables. We have our student assistants and the staff help pre-make some of the button designs ahead of time. So hopefully everyone received my email with the instructions to print out the owl design that you see here on this slide. If you didn't get an opportunity to print it out, we do have a copier that we can copy the design for you to practice with. And some of the other tools that we'll be using to make the buttons are a paper cutter and some scissors. If you're not familiar, we're going to go ahead and review each of them to make sure that you use these tools safely. Some of the button machine equipment that we have here are the button machine itself, which is the first image that you see on the left-hand side. This is the one that you'll be using at the tabling events and showing students how to make their own button. Then in the center we have the button die cutter, where after we cut the button design into strips, we insert the strips and make the button designs in a circular cut. And lastly, you'll see the different components of a button, which is the shell, the mylar, clear mylar, and also the pin bag. So during tabling events, we will have the button designs pre-made, and the students will be able to choose their button design, and each of you will be demonstrating to them how to use the button maker for each of the steps at the tabling event. After we are finished with this PowerPoint presentation, we'll each have an opportunity to make a button design, and then after you've had a few practice tries, you will show and demonstrate how to make a button. And once you've done that, you will take turns showing others how to make the button by giving them instructions for each of these steps. While we're reviewing, if you have any questions or if you've forgotten how to do the button, then I will demonstrate how to make the button, and also make sure that you know which components go first. And lastly, these images were taken from the American Button Machines. And we'll get started with our instruction.